Hello everybody, this is actually going to be my post Telford video. The reason it's 3 weeks late is that directly after Telford we had a week off work. We had kind of not on the holidays as such but time off, so nothing modelling wise happened that week. Next week after that went back to work, things hectic, no time. The week after's been a bit, this week just gone's been a bit odd because I did something to my back midweek and I've been off work for a couple of days with that, but that's all just a tweak or twinge. I don't know what, but I've rested it and it seems to have come back good. So I can move around and sit down easily. So yeah, Telford. Top thing about Telford, as usual for me, is I met a few of you out there. Had that meet up on the Saturday dinner time. Had a bit of a chat. I was also there with my RPMS club all weekend, which we took over a B&B. We all stayed there. We all go out for a meal on Saturday night. It's like a big do, and because we're an internet-based branch, we don't sort of see each other until these shows or occasions like this. So it's almost like a family get-together. To be truthful, that's the kind of feel of it for me. Because I go down with my other half. She has she enjoys herself all weekend. So there we go. So what did I get from Telford? Well, mainly it was parts and bits, if I'm honest. And as you can see, 3 weeks later, the bulk of them are sort of still on here. This is basically the modelling room of a person who come back from Telford, plunked his stuff down, and really hasn't been in here much since, if I'm honest. So let's have a quick whiz around. What I did, I had a big order of stuff from Hannants. Went through all my kits. I want this, I want that. I also had a bit of a bucket list from stuff from other manufacturers and stores. One of them being is these Hurricane sets from Valiant Wings. Now this set here, with just a picture of the parts on the wall, I bought about a year ago, possibly even longer. Went up in the loft before Telford. Was quite surprised to find I had 3 of the Airfix Hurricanes up there. So I wanted 2 more of these sets. Plus they also did, or do, a little photo etch set, which is there, which I got. Obviously I got 3 of those, one for each of the Hurricanes I've got up there, if that'll hold still. Looking forward to using them. Do like the Hurricane. In fact, that Hurricane there is one of the Airfix ones I've got, the old Mark 1 JXB. The thing about that was I made a mental note to see Valiant Wings and hopefully see them at some point. Where our kit club stand was, they were at the end of the next aisle, 1 block down. So they were literally about 40 feet away. So within 40 minutes, I'd been there, grabbed all these, got these bought. Behind me, 20 feet away, was oh blimey, forgot what. Yeah. Basically, I like to use Mr. Metal paints. There's a fella that sells Mr. Model Colour. It's not MD. Is it MD? It's possibly MDC. I can't for the life of me remember. And like I say, they were more or less 10 feet away from Valiant Models. So within an hour, the stuff I'd expected to spend all week tracking down, I'd got. And then I went to Hannants. I've got me bits and bobs that I'd made an order there, which I'll put that out of the way. Mainly, the one thing I did need is this Clearvac set, which has the canopy, the correct canopy for this kit, which, as you can see, I bought at the kit swap maybe 2-3 years ago, which already had a bit of resin in, for £5, as you can see. So I've not spent a lot on this kit. It's already got a few goodies, so I could kind of justify spending £12 on this just to get the proper canopy. So while I was doing that, I also spotted a nice set of the twin machine guns for the rear, resin and brass, or brassing. I don't know if there's any bits of resin in there, brass in there, but anyway, that looks nice. Also, while I was on that, I picked up this that's just chucked itself on the floor. A set of exhausts, resin and etched metal. Just bear with me while I tidy this up. Here we have another little thing I bought. Just this is just on a whim. Armament set, metal, turn brass barrels, etc., etc. Focus, focus, focus. These are really, really small in reality. And yeah, I mean, they are very, very small. Come on, focus. It's not having it, is it? Let me put it there. They're very, very small and very, very nice. I'm really struggling with this. There we go with it. No. Anywho, let me just try and zoom. That's the best I'm going to get with this, I'm afraid. Anywho, yeah, I bought these just to have a play, and they're going to go on this kit, which I've had since for a while now. Possibly bought this one last year. So there's that. What's this here? There we have this really very, very nice Lewis gun with a photo etch, Lewis Mark III, which is going to be incorporated into this. The reason is this same firm, they do a double Lewis set with a scarf ring, which I've already got, which is in this box. The thing was, the two Lewis guns were different ones. I seem to have a Mark 1 and a Mark 3, so I bought another Mark 3 at some point in time. I'll get this together. I've also bought, but this was the week later, this thing called a selfie stick, and what you can do with that is you can stick your phone camera into it, and what I'm going to do is use it as a sort of another improvised tripod. You can actually take the, I mean, here's the thing itself. I'm going to try and use this to make steadier videos with this phone cam. Kits. The only two kits I did buy, I've got the feeling, I forgot. Yeah, I did buy some paints and bits and other bits and bobs, a couple of tools, and you know, nothing too special. One thing I have come home with is this, which is actually one of my members managed to leave this behind on the table when they left. So I scrounged this box, put it in as best as I could, and I'm looking after it till I can get it back to him. Now, hold on, I need to. Yeah, hang on a minute. This is going to be a bit. Yeah. I'm back. Yeah, I bought this. Story behind this is I actually saw a little Airfix Fiat G50 kit for £4. I thought, yeah, I'll buy that. I've got a bunch of Italian paints. I'll have a bit of a play with that. Went off, thought about it, come back, and it had actually gone. So I had another nosy around. Spotted this for a reasonable price, £10, old school Airfix. It's all bagged up inside there. It's even got one of the plastic stands in there. It's never really been opened. The bag's never been opened until I've messed about with it, and that's going to be a real interesting colour scheme. That's one for the airbrush practice. Finger. The other kit I bought actually at Scale Model World is this cycle, which is the old Matchbox kit. Fine and dandy. I've built one before. I'm revisiting it. I've been looking out for these on eBay for a while as well. It was reduced price, half price, fantastic. Yeah, nice. The downside is that the transparencies are absolute garbage. Really, I've had this with a Rebel kit before, and that was a modern Rebel kit. I mean, this is obviously. I mean, I don't know. This stuff look. I'm lost for words, to be quite honest with you. Probably not showing it up. You see it best when you try and look straight through it, through the two levels. It seems to be made from something you'd make sweets from. That's what it looks like to me. Sugar glass or something. It's crap. I mean, the thing is, there is a vac form out there, but then you've not got a massive interior in there, so it swings and roundabouts. And plus, the vac form set is in one of these sets, like I've just shown you for this. So that'd be £12 to buy a replacement. And if I ask, apparently Revel's customer care, just don't waste your time. And if I get one back, it's likely to be the same as this. But there we go. So I don't know what the deal is. I might just build it with this and just try and clean it up as best I can. Yeah, I did get the kit off price, but this is just bad. So when was it? The Wednesday after Scale Model World, we went off to Meadowhall Shopping Centre. There's a branch of WH Smith's, has a kind of a model zone right at the bottom of it, where I picked up this, which I was all around Scale Model World looking for one of these kits, and no one was selling them. It's not, I don't know, they're just not out of production, but just not that popular. I just don't understand it. You'd think, it's a new kit, modern kit. You'd expect to see someone somewhere saying it. I couldn't find one anywhere. Maybe I missed them. I don't know. A bit of a funny thing. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, I picked one up a few days later. 2 days after that, around town, around here, in my local model shop, GD's. If you're ever in Nottingham, give them a visit. It's a great place. Picked up this. Just had my eye on one of these for a while. Fancied building one, and just picked it up. Now then, was there anything else? I think that's it. I think we're done. I mean, modelling wise, I've been doing a bit of work on the Buffalo, and literally yesterday and today took me all that time to get this rear canopy on, which I thought would just go on pretty easy. Didn't. As you can see, I've had to do some filling on there, ferriting, because with it being a vac form, it's a lot thinner than the plastic of the kit, as you can guess from looking at this view. So I've had to jiggle about with it, ferriting, mask it off, paint it, and then I'm going to mask it off completely, get the other side on, get the front part on, and mask it off fully. Then I can start painting. The thing is, I mentioned before this chipping technique, and while because I've had to you hold it and handle it a lot more than I expected to, you can actually see some of this chipping has occurred prematurely, so I'm going to have to patch them in with a bit more metal, replace the blobs of mask up, and then paint it fully. Another thing I've actually done, just while I was waiting for bits on this to dry, is I've gone back to the 1/24 Stuka, or rather the Crew. See, he's all painted up there. I've got his arms on. Now what I did with the arms is I drilled small holes in the shoulders on the actual arms, and I put pieces of metal in, so I can sit him in the plane, adjust his arm to where it wants to be, holding his controls, etc, etc, and then glue him in place, and I don't have to mess about or guess. So it sounds like someone's just come in the door, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Fingers again. Okay.